What's up, YouTube? This is Tiny Tom speaking, and welcome to another tier list. This time, it's a tier list of story routes, aka all endings of 100 line. Trust me, I finished 100 endings in about 4 months, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it's a journey. It's a really journey, and we're going to tier all the story routes and not doing all the endings because if we do all endings, it's just gonna be a train wreck. Now, before I say anything, I just want to clarify or disclaimer. This is going to be a spoiler warning, obviously. Number two, it is my opinion. So, if you want to share your thoughts on how you feel about this, what I put in tier list, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below what you feel about it. And also, how do I feel about overall this game? So, after doing all 100 endings, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Do I recommend finish everything? And the truth is, no. I don't think it's worth it to do all the endings. And let's just say some of the endings just like kind of garbage in my opinion. And then there are some few of them like very solid endings I really enjoy, and I'll rank some of them. But other than that, I don't recommend doing all 100 endings because like, in the end, it will eat up your time. It is a cool concept, like 100 line, 100 endings, and all that stuff, according to Kodaka. Now, there are some rumors that Kodaka might do more DLC in the long run, and more endings. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys, if Kodaka pull that off, I will live stream it more. Let's go, baby. I will live stream it if Kodaka do more DLC of more story routes. And I've just played them all because in the end of the game, in the end of the day, I really enjoy this game. I think it's a solid game, and I'll give a overall score, overall score as a whole at the end of the tier list. So let's just get started. Let's start with definitely not the reset. Oh, I just realized it's not in order, but like we're in order. Let's start with the coming of age. Let's start with a good start. Okay, so the coming of age is a interesting route. It's so basically coming of age. It's popular in Japan, not much of the West. So basically, coming of age means you develop more as a childhood, like a baby childhood, like toddler to childhood to a teenage, adolescent to adult. And then as you move on, like you grow up, like you may think it's really everyone else, but the reason why I say it's more Japan thing because like they take it really seriously. They just never thought about like the complication of as a teenager and like childhood and all that stuff, and they develop. So that's why overall I enjoy it. So like obviously that's a fan service, you know, going to the beach scene and then Kurara and the zombie fight. It's also my out of context part 2. Please watch it. I love that one. There are some things I do not like. For example, towards the end of the coming of age, like there's some people side with Eito that Takumi is a traitor or not, which is so stupid. And the worst part is Hiroko agreed with Eito. Like why? It's so fucking stupid. I don't like it. I do enjoy it at the end because like in the end it's like all the power of friendship to destroy Eito. It's so fucking fun. I love it. I'm gonna put it as a good tier list. Like it's not bad. It's really good start. The ending is just kind of dog shit to like after the beach arc and all that stuff. Like when people say, "Oh, Takumi, you're such a traitor," and oops, excuse me, and they say Takumi's a traitor. I was like, okay, this is kind of stupid. I don't like it. So, but I do like the ending. Like you know, Eito resolve his like you know the power of friendship crap anyway. Like even though he's alone, it's kind of cheesy, but I like it, which is why I think Kingdom Hearts is my favorite series of all time. So one of my favorite series. So anyway, let's go to the next one. All right, let's get out of the way. The conspiracy route. This one is garbage. This is easily, if not the worst route in the entire game. Like basic conspiracy route is like what the fuck is going on. Like oh, we actually go into the Second Defense Academy, we can leave early, and then this not Nigo person to like some random person that we barely met. And then the worst part is, like, I think there's like 4 or at least 6 endings of it. Tase. I was like, okay, this is so getting old. We got no answer. And then like the furthest one, which I don't remember what day it is, everyone goes to the bus, just utterly silenced to the Second Defense Academy. No questions asked. It's just so weird. Like, this one's pretty garbage. I did not like this. It's pretty bad. Casual route, I did not like it too. I would like to put a don't care, because like it's not supposed to take it seriously, which it isn't. But the more I think about it, the end is just like shit. Really, the ending is just pretty bad, because like, which pill you want to take? The blue pill, the red pill? Matrix bullshit, guys. Is this a dream, or are you going back to real life? So what I meant to say is, after you got brainwashed, well, you did get brainwashed by Sarah. After you get brainwashed, you basically start with the milk carton with Gaku, and then you start off as a daily life with everybody else, and then, oh boy, Darumi, Kyoshiko alive, but they're supposed to be dead, and then they just get along with it. No answers, no question asked. I was like, okay, just get along, and it's just pretty shit. I don't like it. It's pretty bad. So, all right, let's start with the positive ones. Retsnum, where's the Retsnum at? No, I'll save Retsnum later. No, not the reset. I don't want to do that one. Okay, so Call to Talk to Me, this one's a pretty bad one too. Okay. Despite I put a lot of, not as a lot of effort. Despite I put so much like pieces of Out of Context Part 2, which majority of it is from Out of Context Part 2, which is called Talk to Me. Basically what it is, like, everyone's obsessed with Talk to Me, because why the fuck not? Even the Veshness herself, like, oh my god, Talk to Me is so hot. And then there's like some weird fantasy dreams, like love with Talk to Me and 8 to 1, you know, the GX, man. You know, we love those yaoi toxic shit. Other than that, they just really obsessed with them. Talk to Me is just kind of disgusting, I'll be honest with you guys. But I'm not saying it's, you know what, no, okay, you know what, I take that back. I just put don't care. Okay, the reason why I don't think it's super garbage and I'll put don't care is because, like, there are some really funny moments, like, you know, hit Gaku shit, like, oh no, I just hit Gaku and all that shit. The ending is kind of bad, I'll be honest. Like, if I remember, the Call to Talk to Me is what he went to the artificial satellite, destroyed the humanity shit. Like, I am Supreme Lord. It's a Supreme Lord thing. And then if you side with Nozomi, the GX of the what's his face, the Ato, it's kind of weird, and then it's just all over the place anyway. So, but it's not the worst. Like, I had a little fun with this. Some little funny moments, I ain't gonna lie. So there's some funny moments. Which one I want to do next? Romance one. I will put don't care. Actually, I'll put good. Okay, this might be a controversial one. Okay, why I put the romance one? It's not because I'm a guy, all that stuff. Like, it's just because there are some really cute moments. Like, for example, when, okay, so the premise of the romance route is Talk to Me. Well, there's like a game, not a game show, but like a little side segment, like, you know, the 3 girls, which is Kiyoshika, Kurata, and Tsubasa. I forgot the names already. Oh my god. Even though I played so much of it, trust me, guys. So Kiyoshika, Tsubasa, and Kurata are the 3 chosen girls to pick to love with Talk to Me, because Talk to Me has her dreams of they kissing them. Okay, sure, whatever. And so basically they have to up to 50 days. Basically you have 50 days, not 50 days, I lied, because it's day 100, I'm stupid. 25 days. Each girls will get 25 days. So starting day 25 or whatever, you start at Kurata, and then you chose a route, either you date Kurata or not. If you choose not, to the next girl, which is Kiyoshika. Don't pick Kiyoshika, you pick Tsubasa. don't pick her. Okay, you'll be fucking lonely anyway. So I'm just kidding. No, after Tsubasa, you could pick either Moko, which is like, oh my god, Takumi, go over to my lap. Oh my god, you've been so lonely. Or get rejected by Nozomi because like, I like you, Nozomi, and Nozomi say, fuck you, bitch. So I think it's a little cute moments like from Kurata with her tsundere shit. Kiyoshika's being an idiot, like want to raise a family, which is kind of weird, kind of crazy. Tsubasa is arguably the best one. Like, she wants to be tough and all that stuff, and wants to be a mechanic. Like, it's all good. I like her side of the story. The only thing that's weird of the romance one is like all three of the girls have a baby or married to Takumi, which is kind of weird. I did not like that. So I think it's pretty cute. It's not I don't care or try. It's good, but it's not. It could have been better. Like, all right, it's just romance. I ain't take it super seriously. It's just some romance anyway. So not sucking for romance, but I think it's fine. Okay, not comedy. Let's start with Killing Game. I think this is arguably the longest section in the entire game because you know Kodak loves killing games with the Danganronpa. I'll be honest, I like it. I like the Killing Game. I will put it as peak, but the problem about Killing Game is just there's some things I don't really enjoy, like, you know, so basically the Killing Game starts, it's called the Invader Hunt. So basically you get points outside the killing invaders outside of school. If you kill the invaders inside the school perimeter, it doesn't count. So it's a high risk high reward because if you know this game, you will die if you die outside of the school premises. You don't get revived, by the way. So it's a high risk high reward. So, and then if you don't participate, you will die. Lowest points, you will die. It's one of those killing games that we love from Kodaka. I like this to the max anyway. It's pretty good. The only thing I do not like is like the reveal of sponsor, like towards the end is Eito, which is, I thought it makes sense because I thought he's like one of those bad guys, like towards like, you know, the time leap, all the shenanigans, which I'll go over the SF route, by the way, of the time leap. So I thought he's one of those victims, like, oh, I know that's gonna happen anyway. Look, bullshit. Like, you know, don't fuck off about Eito. I like Eito anyway. So that's the only bullshit part towards the end. Like, oh my god, the identity as sponsor is Eito himself, which is kind of stupid. And then, but I like the twist of it, like multiple of sponsor, which is like dead corpses or something like that, which is kind of creepy, but a little interesting because, like, you know, I don't know how they could do that anyway. So like, okay, the real romance, the true romance of Tsubasa and Takumi is very sweet. That was really cute. Also Tsubasa kissed Darumi, which is funny. I love that. Part of Out of Context Part 2 because, like I said, there are some things I put in out of context, which, by the way, please watch it. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm not gonna lie. It's very funny and all that stuff. But yeah, it was really good. Yugamu, this is Yugamu's shining moment because, like, he's an assassin. He like, if you side with Yugamu, he'll help you an entire of the story arc. Like, you know, what is to be like to be an assassin? Like, is it how fun to be killing all the stuff? And then he realized that, okay, we gotta leave anyway. It's not fun, all that stuff. Darumi has her moment is really cool because she's the only one who likes the killing game. Everyone else don't. It's really good. Hiroko is good too. Everyone else is good. The evil side, which is Takamaru, Ima, and Kaku, because, like, fuck you, Takumi, you think you kill Gaku and all that shit, we can't trust you, so get the fuck out of here. So, and then we think you kill Ava, get the fuck out of here. So, not kill Ava, Eito, because you kill Eito, which he did. So, I mean, I think it's very good. The killing game route is, I think it's the longest. It's the very longest thing ever. But I really like that one. It's pretty good. I wish it was peak if it wasn't the revealing is Eito, which I didn't know expect it was Eito because, like, how canonically comedy evil he is. But I think it's fine. It's good. It's a good moments. Yeah. So let's see. Which ones go next? Let's go to the first timeline. Okay, so first scenario is basically the first timeline. you started up to before root the first ending, before your first ending starts. So baby talking, I'm just kidding, no. You know, going along with the timeline, the first timeline that Sarah died in day 2, Hiroko died in day whatever, and then Nigo sacrificed. So basically you have no teachers or officers to help you. So it's all that till at the end, Eito backstab you because he fucking hates humanity. He think they're ugly. So I think it's good. I think it's a very good one. Like my favorite part of the first kiss scenario is Nozomi's secret. Nozomi herself shines so much in here because like we know their secret, like she's a human, she got experiment from the mother, would know what cryptoglobin is, all that stuff, rejection symptoms, we kind of knew that. It was good. Like at this point I actually care about her. Like if you ever watched go watch my character tier list, I explain why Nozomi's like this. Like she's my favorite part of first kiss scenario. She really is. And I would say like if it wasn't for that, I would put Nozomi really bad state. But this my favorite part is Nozomi, like connection with Takumi and Nozomi, even though why Nozomi looks like fuck, what's her name? I forgot her name anyway. She called herself Takumi Taki a lot. Kind of forgot her name anyway, but it was kind of cute. Like the flashbacks, all that stuff. It was good. And then she died in the end with from Veshness, that they speak language, but since you absorb Veshness to the end, you can understand the language. It was pretty cool. Like I like the mystery of it. It was a good mystery. It was a very good mystery of it. So I really enjoyed the first kiss scenario. Now speaking of the mystery route, peak. Okay. I would say I love the mystery route so much because like again, a lot of good writing, a lot of good intense moments of it, because like this is the part like what the fuck is going on, and like it is also connected to the SF route, which is pretty cool, and it's really good. Like the mystery we know and love, like the Danganronpa, but I really enjoy like Takumi do some clues, which I don't want to say I'm against it, but like the way Kodaka did is pretty interesting. Even though the second part with Ava tried to kill Shoma, I still trying to understand it, but at the same time I call it a little bullshit, like because anyone could do it because like the buoyancy crap anyway. Okay, so basically if you don't know what I'm trying to say is like Shoma got stuck in a cage and then there's no key. The only one who has to unlock the gate is the one with the key, and nobody has it anyway. The only one who has the key is, I think it's Takumi, but Takumi didn't do it because they were in a group. So basically what happened is someone turned on the water so much, and then we have this buoyancy thing, which is like, you know, the buoyancy weight differential. So like you got to weight this and weight that to elevate yourself to the same weight, so that way no one's above, no one's down, which is a cool method. I ain't gonna lie, it was a cool method. The bullshit part is it's Ava is because the mask because no one can do it because like you have to breathe anyway, so it's the fucking bad. And the worst part, and then the reason why I'm so pissed off, because like it's like towards the beginning of the routes that like when Ava was in the cage so long, it's like, oh man, give me the mask. Okay, sure, whatever, I forgot the mask anyway. So and then it's like day 70 something, 80, like towards the end, and it's like, in my opinion, I think it's bad. It's like the pace, like, oh, the mask is there, that's all. It's like, fuck off anyway. But that's just like a nitpick thing. It's not a game's fault. It's just me personally, because like I do not enjoy like how bullshit it is. Like you skip it so many days, and then oh, it's the reason why I do it because the mask can breathe in this anyway, and it only fits for certain people, which is the commander. So Ava's the only way to do it. I was like, that's a little bullshit because I don't remember that. So, but that's just a me thing. If you agree, that's cool. If you don't agree, I understand, because like, you know, it's just I enjoy it. But I like the mystery, like the killer, Mr. X himself, the liver mortis cold, which is pretty cool. I enjoy it. The pacing is actually pretty good. I actually like the pacing of the mystery, so I'll give it a really peak. All right, this might be a little bit controversy. The truth ending. This is actually one of my favorite endings. Like, if it wasn't for this, I would say this is my favorite ending, which is the truth. The second scenario, aka the truth ending. So, basically what it is, the second scenario is you do the same thing, except instead of you kill Eito survived, but you have to sacrifice somebody. Like you have to sacrifice Kiyoshika, you gotta sacrifice Kurata. Ava was gone. I think Ava was gone. I could be wrong. Also Seirei try to defy against you, like, you know, stop this bullshit, I'm just gonna tase you, brainwash everybody again, all that shit. Shion was there. It was pretty cool. Now we know the truth to end, because like we persuade Seirei to let Shion to be on the team, and then we know Seiri's true motives and all this stuff, like he's being a father figure to Shion, and then all this stuff and blah blah blah. And then towards the end, the intercept system, which is probably the coolest, in my opinion, the coolest part of the entire game, is the intercept system, because like basically the intercept system is like the multiples of Shion clones, whatever monster things, destroy, annihilates everybody anyway who gets the defense room, whatever. So basically what it is like, in order to defeat it, Takumi had to absorb all of their dead friends. I'm not joking. They absorb all the dead friends to gain power, because like, in case you did not know, if you absorb so much power, you gain power. Like absorbing Eito and Veshness from the first case scenario, you gain so much power, which is why Takumi is so powerful anyway. So, and then this route, when everyone dies except for Takumi, he absorbs so much power into the destroy of the intercept system. And then after that, he destroys the baby. Oh yeah, pause by the way. Destroys Shion, that stuff, and it explodes Academy. And guess what? The zombies outside waiting for Takumi, and Takumi died. Takumi dies anyway, so it's all leading to Nozomi from Futurum. I actually did cry. I teared up for a bit, because like that was the time I actually liked Nozomi, because like it's not my first ending, by the way. You wanna know my first ending is? Surya Battles, and I'm gonna, oh my god, if you tell me about the Surya Battles, oh my god. It's not my first ending, but it's like one of the endings I enjoy. Like it's like first 10 endings I did. I think it's like my fourth ending, I want to say my fourth or fifth ending, and I really enjoyed it anyway. So, and I want to replay this again. Like this is my favorite route in the entire game. Like this is my favorite route. So yeah, play this route. If you don't want to do 100 endings, you will get the answers. That's why I say it's a truth ending. You actually get the answers to like almost everything, but not entirely. But if you don't care about the whole ending, I recommend this. Other than that, just do this and then be gone. Just don't play any other endings. So that's my recommendations. Reset. You know what? I'm gonna. Oh, I should have done the reset. Okay, so I'm gonna put another tier. That's the reset route. It's basically, the reset route is if you so it's literally the second scenario, but like different endings. So basically, if you support Seirei, and you actually reset again the end, like, hey, welcome back to the class, like, you know, Takumi head down, like, you know, Makoto and Danganronpa 1, that everyone's alive, is literally the reset. I can't grade this out of it because it's just an ending, not really a route. So like, okay, sure, it's just literally the reset. So it's just like a one ending, like a short ending. So I want to put a question mark because I can't grade it. So that's why I put there. If it wasn't for like it was like multiple like days and all that stuff, I will rank it, but it's just like one short ending, so I can't grade out of it. All right, let's see. All right, so about, oh god. So fun fact, as I said earlier, from second scenario, this is my first route, and oh my god, this is arguably the hardest thing. I regret this so much because like I can't skip it. I don't know if it's intentional, if you can't skip as a route, or this is like your first route that you can't skip, period. I don't know. So this is some bullshit thing because like it's just so difficult to do. Like The basically the Syria battle is you reject Shion from your team and it just being sad, like, okay, I understand. And then one battle, Ato came out of nowhere. He was trying to annihilate everybody, but guess what? Shion came to the rescue, explodes himself, and then Ato died, I think, or no, he almost dead. And then Veshna's absorbed him anyway. So the consequence is Shion used so much of this cryptoglobin that the wall is down, and guess what? Like at least a day, one day and another, one day and another, one day and another, then like a break, and then one day another, one day another. There's like one free time event, one free time that the whole thing, I think it's like the end, and then there's so much shit going on. The only funny thing is I think they have the adrenaline high rush, because like I just don't want to do this. Okay, I got it, all that stuff. It's a bit funny, but yeah, there's just a little drag. So it's either between trash or don't care, but it's just literally most of a battle, so I just put a don't care. The only bullshit part is, in my experience, since this is my first route, the end of the route, not only is one Veshness you gotta do it, it's two, which is so bullshit. The Veshness in this route and the other Veshness in the other timeline, which is some bullshit. It was so difficult, you have no idea. Oh my god. Like, again, imagine this is your first route, no idea what's going on, and then you gotta fight two Veshness. It's some bullshit. And the worst part is, the only time you have to do upgrades is the free time anyway. So, and then all this shit is just serious battles. Now, you may argue you can go back to other timeline, but the problem is, like I said, this is my first. Like, you can't go argue back, but the thing is, it's just your ruined experience anyway. Like, I like to vow myself, like, whichever first one I go, I'll just go with it and then whatever, move on. So, and what I did, and I'll be honest, the serious battles, it's not worth it, so it's pretty bad. All right, let's see. All right, you want those shit ones too? Trash. There's another controversial one. Trash. Okay, so let me explain why it's trash. So both routes consider of Ava dies regardless. You kill Ava because she mentioned like, oh my god, if you spare me, I was telling you some about the box of blessing shit. So, and how to revive your friends, basically type shit. So there are 13 boxes. 7 of the boxes contains a box of blessings, and I think 6 of them contains a box of calamity. Yeah, 6. I can't do math. Oh my god. You know, the 7 Dragon Balls, 7 Carrots, Emeralds to grant you wish, any wish. It's basically like that for box of blessings. That's right. So the reason I hate this, there's a lot of exploration. It's just basically nonsense, all that shit. I think the box of blessings is basically a biggest fuck you, because like in the end, you had to fight Ato, and then Shoma came out like, oh my god, the power of friendship, one of the endings, and then Ato like joins up with you guys, and then another ending like, oh my god, Shoma dies with Ato or something like that. And then both the endings do not use the box of blessing, because none of them know what the boxes are, and then they can't tell anyway. Now the box of calamity, same thing. There's like 1 or 2 routes. Okay, I lied. Both blessings and calamity, nobody knows the differences until like way at the end, like decide the odd number or is it the odd number or the prime number anyway. So if you pick, quote me if I'm wrong, guys, if it's an odd number, it's Gaku's harem route, which is, you know, the better route of the two. If it's a prime number, you get the bad ending basically, and then Ato's like, fuck you guys, ha 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 ha, I'm out here with the boxes. So but the problem is, it took so much idea, like they have no idea, just going with it, just the flow. It's just a waste of time anyway. And the thing is, I think the box of calamity has so much routes I just did not enjoy. Like Kako investigate more of the shit, and it was just bad. I think it's just redundant and unnecessary, just bad anyway. So I did not like the writing at all. So biggest trash ever. So all right, let's go to the good ones. Ava, very solid. Love this route so much. So Ava route is after she'd been brainwashed, and then when Sarah died, no one's gonna brainwash her again anyway. So she came back to her senses, like, oh my god, what I'm doing here, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So and then Takumi tell her what really going on without telling Ava that she killed Shoma because it's against a taboo anyway. She didn't know about it until all that stuff. So and it was really sweet. It was good, like Takumi's perspective to the invaders, even though they're on the invaders, and then the commanders also of the good guys, because you know they're protecting their planet. So and then they exchange all the stuff, and then Ava's trying to be like a mother to a commune and all that stuff. Like she's a mother figure, which I forgot to mention about the killing game route, which is a mother figure to Nozomi, which is a really good part. Another good part I like anyway. So anyway, Ava is a really good character I really enjoy, instead of like I want to kill invaders, blah blah blah, like a monotone voice. I love her to death. And then one ending, you save the school, and then she died like a hero. Or another ending, they run away, and then she got pregnant from Takumi, which is kind of weird. Which is I might put it out of context, like why the fuck she's got pregnant. So it's like, no, I don't know. It was just a thing, like she got pregnant anyway. Like, okay, sure, I have your baby. We have some both humans and invader babies. Oh my god. So yeah, it was pretty good. Like I love her. Like if I wasn't know that Ava has a daughter or stepdaughter anyway, I did not know about it, I would like say put Ava like the don't care category, but I do care about her. So I'm glad for that, which is why I rank her pretty good, pretty well, like very solid. Like she's a very solid character. Let's see. Veshness. All right, I'll be honest with you guys. As a whole character, I do not give a shit about her. I'll be honest with you. Now, thank goodness there's a route of her that Veshness actually gives us a little bit more character and a little bit know more about her, which is very interesting. Like, I did not know for the first time Veshness had a sister named Ava. Ava's my sister. I was like shocked, and I was like, what the hell? And all that stuff. And then how she knows become the strongest, triumph, all that stuff. That she is she destroyed the OG commander, I don't remember. And then how she beats Dal Shah in the fight or whatever. It has been a while. And then at the ends of it, Dal Shah and Veshness fight, and guess what? Veshness won, all that stuff. And then towards the end, the funny thing is, Takumi absorbs everybody who's died and still lost against Veshness. That's how strong Veshness is anyway. With the power of bullshit, of the power of plot armor, and as an antagonist anyway. However, if you decide to destroy Veshness or side with Veshness, Takumi and Veshness hold hands, and they actually care for each other. Like, it's pretty sweet. I want to put that as a good, just because of that, like more Veshness lore. It was pretty solid. Now, if it's really bad, I will put it trash, because like I don't give a shit, because like in the end, if we don't know all about the stuff, she say, I'm gonna take it back. I don't give a shit about her, just kill everybody. So if it wasn't for that part, I would say no, but we got some little bit more. I actually like it. The slasher route, this one's very solid. Okay, all right, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, this is a controversial one. I actually enjoy both slasher routes of the serial killer and the zombie one, and here's why. I actually enjoy of Takumi and the others, like, you know, setting together all that stuff. The zombie one has more lore in it, because like we understand more of the Gi anyway, and the serial killer to the end, because in the end of the serial killer, it's just basically like trying to survive against the serial killer, aka it's Takumi, Gi, and all that stuff. And then at the end of the serial killer, if you kill Nozomi, a character is gonna tie you up and just tell you the lore about what the Gi is, blah blah blah. I have to do this, blah blah blah, and all that stuff. So it was pretty sweet. And then it was really sweet from Hiroko mistakes and all that stuff, and then Takumi's like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm a terrible leader. I can't do this, like Rick Grimes. I'm just kidding. Not Rick Grimes from The Walking Dead, no. Terrible leader and all that stuff, and then Hiroko's trying to forgive Takumi, like, you try your best, you know, it's okay that everyone's like, they live peacefully, but try their best. So in the zombie route, we actually get more lore about the Gi anyway, like the Gi Queen and the Gi King, not the Gi King, the guy Gi. I don't remember the names. I'm sorry. I remember the Gi Queen the most anyway, because it's all the shit. So, but anyway, it was very interesting, all that shit. Like, you know, they come back as a zombie. It's pretty interesting. This is where Kiyoshika triumphed as a character. Even though it's the best moment, it's still Kiyoshika, because she's like, oh, I'm just an idiot who lives in the mountains or the forest or whatever. So she's literally just an idiot. So, but she's a lovable idiot. I put it's good. I really enjoy it. And it might be controversial because, like, in the end, everyone just dies anyway. So, like, killing each other, like, all that stuff. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Wrestling. All right. This is another peak one. I'm sorry. I like Darby's character so much. Like, oh my god. Like, the only thing I really against it is, like, one of the decisions you pick in which reach all the way to 100. I think it's very unnecessary. That's the only complaint I had. I think it should be shortened up. Like, some of the routes that should be shortened up to not to day 100. Like, for example, wait, I could spirit. Not one of these. Yeah, it has to be on day 100. I gotta remember some of them. Not Rebellion. Anyway, it's top of my head. Like, it's one of those routes. Like, oh yeah, wait. Conspiracy route. That should not be day 100. It shouldn't be. And I could comment below if I'm wrong. I think it did wait to day 100, but yeah. But this, I think it should be shorter. It's still fantastic. Don't get me wrong. So, I really love this one because, like, Darumi's character is great. Takumi, you know, the guilt, all that shit. Because, like, you know, why I picked this academy, because everyone, like, majority of the second last Defense Academy died, and one character was Darumi. So, and then Darumi tried to help Takumi, like, feel the guilt about it. So, like, it was really sweet. Even though her character's, like, you know, love killing game, the meme shit, dank shit, and all that stuff, she really improved a lot. Like, and she does care Takumi for the love. I really like it. It was really sweetheart. Comedy route, you know, okay. So this is the most subjective route, is comedy. Like, some of the comedy is good, some of the comedy is whatever. I'll be honest, it's comedy. You could argue put as don't care because comedy, it's subjective, or it's good. I'll put it good because I enjoy it for the most part. I got my laughs. I put it most out of context part 1 and part 2. It was really funny. I enjoy it. I love the comedy route so much. So now, if I don't like the jokes what they did, I will put as don't care because it's comedy. I enjoy it. It's, you know, the shits and giggles. Would it have to be a lot of endings? Yeah, that's, I don't know. It has at least 6 endings of the comedy. I disagree. Like, it should be less than 6, but that's just me. Like I said, there's some good comedy, there's some bad comedy, but I like it. Multiple Atos. All right, this is the one that you kill Ato 9 and you kill Ato, and guess what? In Takumi's brain, you see nothing but Atos anyway, and this is an interesting one. I would like to put this don't care because it's just Ato, but I like the idea, like, that the mind fuck of Takumi's going through. Like, it's just nothing but Atos. Like, it's just so weird. I don't know. Like, and Takumi, and then the real Ato, they think he's dead. Like, the mastermind, like, oh, I'm just gonna stop you anyway. Here you go. Like, go find the real Ato, and I'll grant your wish. Blah blah blah. This is a really interesting one. Like, one ending's like you kill so many deaths that he just can't give up. The willpower. Another thing is he just don't care. Like, I don't remember. I do like it. It was very interesting. So, but if I really hate Ato, I'm probably just like honestly. But I don't really hate Ato that much. So, But yeah, the Goodbye Ato, this is good. Oh my god. Like, alright. So the Goodbye Ato is pretty short, but I want to rank this compared to Reset, and the reason why, because there's like more shit to it. Goodbye Ato is the decision that after Ato goes blind and he left the Last Man's Academy. So for literally a first person view, blind Ato, which is pretty cool. He walks 2 seconds to the Last Man's Academy and stay there until day 100 before the missiles destroy Futurum, a hiding place, I guess. So until then, but the the best part is like he finds some kid, the Futurum kids, and he protects them with his might. And I don't know, and he said, I don't know why I'm doing this. Like, you know, I'm just Ato. Like, I feel like, is that the humanity of me? Like the guilt? What I've been doing all the time? Like, this is really good. The only thing was the reason why I not put a peak because it's short. That's the only reason why. I wish it'd be longer. Not gonna lie. I wish it'd be a lot longer because this is really good. Like the point of view is like, because he's so blind. Like it has like black mark scratch on it. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love this one. Rebellion. All right, a controversial one. I do not care. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. All right, so the Rebellion route is you reject humanity and do not want to fight again. So, and this is where you kill Sari. Okay, sure, good start. All right, fine. The thing about Rebellion is like after that you met this kid named Commune, which is a good character. I like Commune a lot. Saying that if you want to join the Rebellion or not, and then you say yes. Okay. The thing is, like, the Rebellion is the resistance against Veshness, which is, you know, they're the good guys and all the shit. So the only stupid things I like is decision, like who you gonna save, Commune or Nozomi. I was like, why can't you save them both? What? Because like the thing is, the way the story works, like Nozomi's kind of weak because again she's a human. She has enough cryptoglobin to survive rejection symptoms, and then I think Commune given something, or we go to the realization. I don't remember. So. But anyway, if you pick the zombie, Commune dies. If you pick Commune, the zombie dies. And then there's an ending between differences, like, okay, the zombie is like being a teacher at a future, and the zombie lives, you know, help the kids at future and all that stuff. And then if Commune lives, she's standing with Takumi, you know, the resistance won, we're finally peace with humanity. I think it's a little stupid, I'll be honest, like, it's whatever. I would put as the minimum. Put it the best I would put is good, but I kind of just don't care. At the end, it's like it's not really long. It's just okay. It's just there. The worst part is like if you reject joining the Rebellion, Takumi just assume like, hey, you know, you're just the backer. We don't trust you. We just kill you right off without explanation. Like, okay. It was bad, and then after that, the war of Futurians and humanity, it was bad. It was not good, I'll be honest. But the reason why I don't want to put trash because like, it's not. It wasn't the worst thing I witnessed. It wasn't at all. I was just like, okay, it's fine, really. And now the finale, the SF route, which is you have to go all the branches, the story lock route, all that shit before the SF route. SF stands for steady fundamental route, which is like, you know, everyone lives. Literally everyone lives route, basically. Like, you could argue this is like the true good ending route, and this is the true. Okay, let me explain. You could argue this is the truth ending, and this is the truth good ending route. You could say that, but like, I have my moments in SF route, but I'll explain why. So basically, you have the story lock, all that shit. And you reveal that you and the Takumi and Hiroko are time loopers, not time travelers. Time loopers. Basically, you don't go forward or go backward. You go different timelines in the same day. For example, let's say it's day 39, and if you want to go a different timeline, let's say the Rebellion route to Slasher route, it's gonna be the same day, day 39, for example, or day 60 or 69. The Killing Game route, you go to Mystery route, it's still gonna be the same day and the same time, just you don't go forward and backward, which is the interesting part. And now we know the truth of how to get rid of the loop. According to Ato, in this route only, all the SF route has to live no matter what in order to break the loop, because like it expands, like, you know, the rubber bandage expands it more and all that shit just break free. So the crazy part is about Takumi is like they save other timelines, you know, the Kaku G, Takumi G, and Ato whatever, Ato number bullshit. But the truth is, none of the shit matters, because all in the SF, all in the, if you want to break the loop, all in the SF route has to survive anyway, all the people anyway, in order to truth. But I like the idea of like that you need to stop Kaku G for the other timelines, because like, what if Kaku G goes to the SF timeline, which did happen anyway. So I like the idea, but the thing is just, you know, there's some of it, it's just like, okay, sure, it's a little like kooky shit, like, you know, the liver mortis code, like, okay, let's just put the numbers in, bam, it explosions anyway, like the last resort anyway. It's a little goofy, so like all that shit, and the leap damage, I was not expecting that shit. It was really interesting anyway. I would put in the very solid route anyway. I had some problems, like it's not peak yet. I had some problems with it, and but yeah, it was very good. So it was very solid. I love it. So all right, before I submit everything, I want to go over this. Oh, reset, it does not count. Box of Calamity, Blessings, Casual, Conspiracy. Yes, I 100% agree. It's trash. Rebellion, Cerebell, Call to Talk to Me. Okay. Yes, I agree 100%. This is don't care. All right. You may argue that not skipping anything throughout the whole constant battles is garbage, but I think that's the gimmick of it. The gimmick of the serial battle, like you in a war, like you were actually in a war against the commanders or not Futurans, the invaders against the academy. It's like you know, the realistic thing, like you don't get braced and all that shit. Like after battle you get rest up, and then after that the alarm sounds off. It's like a real life war would do. Like they're academy, they're not military academy, you know, like Cold Steel, which I might want to replay the game. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I might want to replay Cold Steel. I'm debating what put trash. I fucking hated it, but I don't really hated it because like I understand what it was like. I don't care. It's because like it's my first round, my experience, and just I was getting tired of it, so I was like, okay, whatever. But I don't know, like we'll get like fucking like the only thing that's like the biggest fuck you is two Veshes, which is the biggest fuck you ever. I still hate that shit. I would put Call to Talk to Me as trash, but like just a little funny moments. Like I'm debating on it now, think about it, but there are actually some funny moments anyway, like when Moko tried to hurt Takumi, which is kind of funny. The weird some things that Gaku tried to love Takumi, which is kind of fucking weird. So Yugamu Cho's opens insides. It's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. I like it. Okay, good. The good character. Comedy, very subjective. Yeah. Multiple Atos. Yeah, I would say that. I'm trying to think about Vicious Route. Yeah, I'll put it right there. I mean, yeah, I'll put it right there, honestly, because you know, again, the lore, I actually do enjoy the lore a lot anyway than I expected. Than like just, you know, as a commander or supreme commander, like she got something than the other commanders. I like that. You know what? I would put it right. Wait, no. Oh my god, my head. No, I'll put as. Oh, this one's hard. It's between good or very solid, because like I was not expecting anything. I was to be honest with you, I'm not expecting anything at all. My first playthrough, like no single endings, all that shit. It was like a good. It was very enjoyable, like the mystery shit. Like what have we been fighting? Like, and the first time, like, nobody knows what they're fighting for, really. Like, because Sarah died in day 2 and all that shit. And then Hiriko trying to be the leader and she dies. So like, okay, it's up to Takumi. I guess we got to step it up, I guess. Whatever. and then the second Last Defense Academy comes in, all that shit. Like now the one goal is to kill Vechinus and defend the academy, like, and then this like more mystery shit. I was, ooh, it's between this or this. I'll be honest with you, chat. You know, I'll put it right here. It's because there's some really funny moments, like, you know, Shoma went to fucking Gone Freaks anyway. Wait, you went training mode with he's literally Gone Freaks with his 6-8 pack, whatever, 12 pack. So it was funny. There's a good moment. I actually do like it. I'll put this very solid. Fighting Ace for the first time with his badass music, I really enjoy it. He wasn't hard at all. But yeah, it was good. I really enjoy it. Romance, I would put a don't care, but I think it's fine. Coming of age, yeah, that's a good spot. I already explained this already. I think it's very solid. Yep, this is really good. It's lock it in. Yeah, slasher mode is both serial killer and zombie, so I'll lock it in. It's really good. Lock it in. Maybe I'm putting too much credit on the mystery, I'll be honest, because like there's like, again, the nitpick I said about the buoyancy, but that's just me. But other than that, I really enjoy it. This is my favorite so far and still is my favorite, and I really enjoy Darmy a lot, so I like it. So all right guys, that should be it. That is my tier list of 100 lines story route. And like I said, how do I feel about this? The game is good. I give it an 8 out of 10. Now, do I recommend 100% it? No. Unless, if you do, or if you're really curious, I'm not gonna stop you from playing it, obviously. Or if you want to save a lot of time, go watch someone's Let's Play about it, or watch my streams or VODs or whatever. Well, whoever you want to watch, it's fine. You can watch it. But if you do have a lot of time, because like I said, I had to take a break of this game for like, I played this game like about 1 week, and guess what, I was burning for like 1 week later. Like, okay, shit. So it was not recommended. I do not recommend do like whole week of this. It's a visual novel. It's a lot of reading and a lot of text to read. It's not for everybody, I'll tell you that. It's a lot of reading. But is it a good game? Yes, it's a good game. I enjoy it. I enjoyed almost every character in this game. I enjoyed the combat. The combat's good. The exploration could have been better, I'll be honest. It's not the greatest. It's pretty bad. I really enjoyed the whole thing about, you know, the 100 endings. The creativity is solid. Kodaka did his thing. Uchikoshi did his thing. I really enjoy it. But yeah, I think that should be it. So thank you guys for watching this, and after this I will create Out of Context finale. That will be probably next week or 2 weeks after, because again, now I have a new job. My schedule's gonna be a little bit weird, wonky, so I'll see what I could do, guys. So I'll try my best to post as soon as possible, because I know you guys love my Out of Context so much, so I'll post as soon as possible when I get it. So, but I'm glad you watch my VODs or live streams of this game, my another tier list of the characters. Even I did a spoiler-free review, because my first review wasn't the greatest. I'll be honest, my first review, I did an informal review, but it was good. I like enjoying this shit. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.